What's up, y'all? Thank you for coming and joining us for the very first podcast of The Vibe with Earth and Victoria. I'm Victoria, and you know I'm one to gossip, so you definitely heard it from me. Earth, what's your vibing like, babe?
Hey, how you doing? What's going on? This is Earth, always doing the most. Welcome, welcome. This is The Vibe, our first episode. So, tribe, yes, give us a round of applause. Listen, we're going to do this. Come on, tribe. So, if you're a viewer, you are officially part of the Vibe tribe.
The Vibe tribe.
So, yeah, wear it. Listen. Think of it. Anytime you're into the Vibe, you are the tribe. All right?
Part of the tribe now.
Hey.
And when you're rocking with me, you already know it's going to be extra.
Really?
Yes, really. You know me. I'm always, you doing the most. I'm always extra.
Okay.
You know, we the yin and the yang.
There you go. I like that. Yin and the yang.
Yin
All
and
right,
the yang.
tribe. All right. Let me do a little introduction on me. I'm Earth, always doing the most. Well, why the Vibe? Why? You see, Corona. Y'all know about Corona, right? Let me tell you what she done did. The government, let me the government, all right? COVID-19 Corona. All right, so this bitch came along. Changed the world, right?
Fucked it all up for me.
So now I'm home, guys. I work from home now, and I don't get out there anymore. I don't get to see people. So
you're not social? You're not out there getting...
No, not on the streets. In the streets, no.
Not in the streets?
Corona's in the streets. I don't... Listen, when you get to a certain age, them streets and Corona... No.
Well, guess what? I'm fully vaccinated, so I'm outside now. I'm back outside. I'm outside. Tribe, I'm outside.
Y'all tribe. Y'all got vaccinated? I haven't. I got tested.
Yeah, she got tested.
I got tested.
Freaked out. It went up it was up my nose. So maybe back in the day she never did anything else, so she don't know about nothing going up in the news.
Don't talk about me like that.
But it's not that serious.
Okay. But anyways, sitting at home every day with my kids, I work from home. I don't get to talk. Y'all who know me, come on, part of this tribe. If you guys know me, you guys know I'm always wanting to talk.
Let me tell y'all, she's still going right now. I can't get a word in edgewise. Hello. But let's tell everybody how we met. How did we meet?
How did I meet Victoria?
Fabulous me.
I met Victoria because we used to work together, and I trained her.
She trained me to do a job at S.STREET. Oh no, S.STREET.
Yes, S.STREET. Yeah, and I trained her, and her vibe was really cool. I really liked her. Just everything. You know what's really crazy?
She being too long-winded with this story. Let's get to the nitty-gritty. Let's give you the dish. Everybody want Earth to train them, even the straight girls. I don't know what it was all about, but if I went that way, I would get with her. Vicky, how was it over there getting trained by Earth? I'm like, oh, she cool, she all right. But I'm saying though.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you had it going on like that. You didn't know, but they were talking about you.
What?
Yeah.
I came there to work. My vibe was totally
that was not a work environment. You know what was going on in the back stairs.
Y'all, let me tell you about this place.
Let's tell her how we really met and where we were working at.
Let me tell you all about this place. All right. I started to work there. I got a job. I passed my training. And I came down to the floor. So I was ready. I'm coming down to work. I'm ready to work. And I got sat with a young lady who was going to train me. No problem. I came with my pen and paper. I was ready to work, y'all. Tribe, I was ready to work. I got my break. I went to the bathroom.
And a lot of things goes on in the bathroom at S.STREET.
Let me tell you something, tribe. I went in the bathroom and a young lady followed me in. Mind you, I did not know that was the best friend of the trainee, or the trainer, I should say. She comes in and she approaches me and tells me, mind you, this is my first day on the floor. She comes in and asks me if I go that way. Family, you know what I'm talking about.
Tribes.
So, tribes. I said yes. So she proceeds. Now, mind you, I'm here to work and I'm only training.
She's here to work.
I'm only training, guys. Come on, I'm only here to train. Well, she advised me that my trainer was feeling me. Now I'm doing the parentheses in the air, guys.
Feeling you.
Tribe, so you know what I'm talking about.
Because
She
you
was
used to have
feeling
those
me.
dreads hanging and they was flowing. She used to have the little curly things
I
on
didn't
them,
come there for that.
smelling delicious.
Didn't come here for that. But anyways, young lady proceeds to let me know that my trainer is interested in me. Now I don't know how to come back from that because I'm just here to what? Work. I decide, okay, well, you know what? I'm here to work. Thank you very much. I'm flattered, but I'm here to work. Anywho, she goes back to her guest. I guess she tells the trainer that, this lady ain't interested. So that was my thing. I had to come back from my break and sit back down with this young lady. I'm not going to say her name, but we'll just call her the hood rat trainer.
The hood rat trainer.
And
there was
yeah.
plenty of those there, the
They
hood rat
were there.
trainers.
Don't-
She's being real polite and you being real sweet with it.
Come on, but I can't
Okay,
knock
let's
nobody.
let everybody know you're a real tribe person, but you are not from Queens, Bronx, Brooklyn, or New York. So that was Ghetto Fab, that was Bronx, that was Brooklyn, that was Staten Island up in there. You was out of your league.
Okay, I was.
You didn't
All right.
know.
The
Tell them where you from. Tell them where you grew up and where you from.
Canada. I was going to say Canada. I'm Canadian.
She's
I was raised in Canada.
Home of Drake.
Home of Drake. But anywho, so I'm not, I'm not.
So she ain't know nothing.
I wasn't a New Yorker. I'm still not a New Yorker, but
She
I'm
not.
acclimated quite well. It's been quite some time, so yeah. Don't come for me.
Let me tell you, she came there and she let all them New York, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens influence her. She started trying all type of shit, y'all.
I didn't.
All type of shit.
No, I
But
didn't. No, I didn't. No, I
we
didn't.
don't want to go there.
But
Okay.
anyways, it was you know what? It was an experience. I do have to say that place.
I will never forget it.
It taught me a lot of how to navigate New York City because I'm not from here. No, like for real, I'm not from here. So it taught me how to mind my fucking business.
She didn't know how to mind the business,
Right?
And behind her back, don't tell Earth nothing that you don't want everybody else to know. She didn't know that, but I'm the one here to tell her.
I stayed to
I gossip. Yo, you heard it from me. I said it. You heard it from me. Yo, I'm putting it out there. I gossip. I love it.
I learned how to stay in my lane. That is a very New York thing. First of all, staying in your lane
She
is
didn't know it
not
at first, though.
everywhere.
She didn't know it at first.
No. Well, no, I was very good. I was actually really good. Listen, staying in your lane in New York is like a whole vibe in itself.
Exactly.
It really is. Like, to stay in your lane requires skill.
A lot.
Okay? You have to know how to keep your fucking mouth shut, right? Pretend like you don't know shit, but you know
Nothing.
shit. Okay? Yes, that's how you got to do. I didn't know how to do that before. Because
No,
when I
you
first
didn't.
came there, I was talking. I was like, wait a second.
She was telling everything that was going on.
I was not. I was only speaking my mind. I wanted to learn things. I needed.
Just saying.
Listen.
Let me tell y'all a story about this one day. I
Oh, God.
tell her something on the low. I said, Joe, this chick just went in the bathroom and took a pregnancy test. She pregnant by the supervisor. You came on the floor and said, yo, Kosha in there. She just took a pregnancy test in the bathroom. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Listen.
Did she just blow the whole shit up?
Should have did that at home. Should have did that at home. You don't come to the job and do that. How you come
They
to the
did everything there. They did. Yo, this was one place where you could buy your blow, your coke, your weed. If you want to plate of food hot, you gonna get it. We had a loan shark. It was popping.
Sure
like
enough,
that.
she not lying. She not lying.
I'm not lying.
I had my
and if
movie
you was
guy.
a supervisor in there, you got all the nookie.
All of it.
All of it.
I got my movie guy 2 cubicles behind.
Oh yeah.
I had my
Until he
Afghani.
came up with dirty urine and he lost his job.
Well, you know what? That's not my problem.
They
because
actually did randoms there.
I got my movie guy that was 2 cubicles back. I got my weed guy that was over 3 rows down, 3 cubicles down. I had my Molly guy. He was a supervisor.
But did you do drugs before you got there? Not really.
You know what?
You learned it by watching them.
I learned hard drugs from supervisors and coworkers. Yeah, I really did. It was cool though, because again, I learned.
It was cool.
It was cool. I learned how to come to work under the influence and still perform. It was great. That is a
functioning addict.
A functioning user. I wouldn't say addict.
But I will say, on a serious note, it was a diverse group. It was different people. I learned about different health reasons that people have. Black people with, having sugar diabetes, all these different things. Because this person had this problem going on. This person had sickle cell. And then I was getting a history lesson in there.
Do you remember that person that died in the cubicle?
Yes.
That was crazy.
Died in the cubicle.
They put their head down. They asked to go home.
Yes.
Say what I've done. Word to mama. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Asked to go home. Management said, no, we got a high queue.
Yes.
You need to go back and sit down.
You need to go sit back down.
So he went back and sat down.
Jesus, take the wheel.
And he put his head down and Jesus took the wheel.
Yes. And
we ain't know for a good minute, though. I think his break passed. And it's like, yo, you're not going on break? They're like, wait, why he not getting up?
But no, not for nothing. I've been knowing you now for a good, that's over 10 years. And I always had a good vibe with you, and it's always been gravy. So now we're gonna have our tribe going. Yeah. What our show gonna be about? Let the people know what we're gonna be talking about.
Okay, well, we're gonna talk about all types of stuff on the vibe. I mean, everything nowadays is a vibe, whether it's a good vibe or a bad vibe or an indifferent vibe. However you're feeling on that day. Basically, I'm here. I just want to share my vibe and your vibe. And hopefully the tribe can kind of share with us, and we can kind of, change their vibe, make them feel good. We go through things every day.
I got stories to tell. I got shit going on right now. I know. Right now. No. I can't even get into it, but I got shit going on right now.
Listen.
I want y'all to tune in, because my life is a fucking movie. It is a fucking movie from beginning to the end.
It is.
You be like, God damn, Vicky, really? You been through all that? I've been through everything you could think of. I've been through it.
She has. I'll call her.
She chiming in like, tell me the story. I go, boom. Yeah, I heard that story too. Let me tell you. Oh, yeah, that happened to you? Let me tell you, it happened to me last week, Tuesday. And 9 times out of 10, anything that could go wrong,
can go wrong,
and that'd be me.
Let me tell you what happened to us today. Listen. I'm going to tell them what happened to us today. Okay, so this is our first show, right? All right, so we've been kind of planning on this, talking about this. It's been real organic for us. So today comes, right? Mm-hmm. And we decide, okay, I'm going to come to your house. We're going to meet. We're going to chit chat for a little bit, do a rundown.
Okay.
Did you book the Uber? God, I got this. She booked the Uber. Now, let me tell you something about this tribe. We've been talking about this for, 3 weeks now?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. We had the time set. I took the time off. Everything. So now she sets it up to get picked up.
Yeah, I did it.
Should I tell them the time that you set it up for?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, so she set up the Uber for 9 p.m. I already told some of my people 9 p.m.
9 p.m.
So when she's like, let's just double. It's 9 p.m. right? So I'm like, yeah, girl, it's 9 p.m. Wait a second. Let me.
I said, well, let me just hit Mad Up. And then I played it real cool. Like, yeah, we 8 o'clock, right?
8 o'clock. She hit me up talking about, girl, it's 8 o'clock. We set up for 9 o'clock. I done set up my day for 9 o'clock. I done set up my shower for getting ready and leaving it. Like, come on. So now I'm in a whole different mood now. I'm like, oh, God damn. We got to be there for 8 o'clock. We cannot be late. I cannot let my tribe down. We got to be there on time. So now we have to change all our plans. But we made it. We're here. We actually got here on time. And, we went through a little rundown. It was really cool. You guys are really, really going to enjoy.
You're going to enjoy everything about me because
shenanigans.
Always on. I'm like a little bit of an asshole sometimes. I am. Really? Oh, really? Oh, I am. I don't care. I say what I just come out and say how I feel.
You one of those said what I said, bitches?
I said what I said.
Okay.
Bitch, it is what the fuck it is.
I'll take that.
You don't like it. fly away, fly away. Because my tribe, like that.
But no, we need that. We need that.
We need that. We need a little bit of laughter because, like, for 2020, what?
Yo,
it was milestones I missed.
Yeah, how was your 2020, by the way? Like,
it sucked.
Mine did
First of all, I live alone. I was living alone at the time. So it's like no outside communication because we wasn't outside. Then there's nobody in my house. And then you can't bring nobody in your house. And mind you, I'm single. So I ain't getting no type of
You ain't
dick was not on the list for 2020.
You didn't get a subscription?
No.
Girl, you need a subscription.
Shit.
Damn.
I don't like toys either. I like the real thing.
But you know what? Let me not even go there.
What? What? Okay,
come on. That's all right. That's all right.
That was the sucky part of 2020. No dick.
Yeah.
So if you ain't in-house dick, you wasn't getting no dick.
Yeah, I kind of had
in-house shit.
I had some, but it wasn't good. It was toxic. It was toxic.
Oh, the bitch was toxic.
Yeah, so I was getting
toxic sex is the worst. Yeah. Like, just come do me and go home. Why you got to give me all this extra? I don't need all that.
It wasn't even that.
Wasn't even that.
I don't know. It was just different. I don't know if it was you know,
it was
toxic.
It was Rona sex.
It was
that's
Rona.
Why. It was Rona
that's
sex.
Exactly what it was. Rona sex.
Rona sex, no good.
Rona sex is it's whack. I'm not with it.
Like I said, I'm single and I'm outside. I'm outside.
You outside now?
I'm outside now.
You outside. All right. I'm about to be outside soon. I don't know.
When she get vaccinated.
Listen, don't even. Okay.
But let's talk about the vaccination. Remember, I had the first shot. I had the Moderna. I got the first one. The second one, I think they was trying to kill me, girl. I couldn't breathe. I was laid out on the bed. I was like, oh no. My hips was hurting. I didn't even know my first name. I was sweating.
That's a sucky vibe.
It was fucked up.
Tribe, that's a really sucky vibe.
So I don't want to hear like 2-3 years later, I got some fucked up shit happening.
That's why I'm waiting, though. Like,
waiting.
Okay, because I need to see. Like, you see when the iPhone comes out, the first
you don't get the first one.
There's glitches.
Yes.
They got problems. I don't want to be in that problem category.
I'm fucking Moderna glitch.
Didn't Johnson and Johnson recall? Oh, sorry.
See, I was trying to get that one shot. Because, like, I'm a one-shotter. You hit me right with that one shot. You be real good. Like, ooh, he hit me good with that one shot. But then I was like, nah, I got to get this done because, I have a kid. He was paranoid. He wanted me to get that. I'm like, okay. But all my peoples, I know like 30 people, everybody got the Pfizer. I fuck around and get the Moderna. And
What's
then
the
I'm
difference?
sick.
What's the difference, though?
I don't know. All I know is I was fucked up for 24 hours. And I was like, yo, Ma, my insurance is paid. This is where the shit is at.
You know what, people? let me just let you know from now. For those who got the vaccination, kudos to you. And you know what? I get it. But at the same time, the way I'm very conscious about the things that I put in my body. And because it is so new, I'm very, very skeptical right now. I'm not saying that I'm not gonna do it.
She getting it,
because
y'all.
I'm almost positive
You're
if I want a loan, if I want something of great importance within society.
So you trying to say you don't like new things? You wouldn't try new stuff
from the government? No.
I like new things.
I like new things too. I like new things too when I'm educated on new things.
So I wasn't educated. I said, shit, shoot me. I just want to be outside.
You just want to be outside? Yo, you come on your mask.
We outside. That song was like, we outside. I was like, yeah, I'm outside.
All right. Listen, when it's time, when I see that that the babies aren't coming out with a third eye.
I want to look at guys walking down the street.
Haven't you been outside? Haven't you been outside? How old are you now? You've been outside for how long?
Let me tell people how old I am. I'm trying to get somebody's son. What's wrong with you?
Ooh.
No, age, no.
Tribe, y'all heard
21 and older.
Tribe,
don't be telling my age.
Tribe, watch out for this one.
Watch out for me because I'm outside now.
She about to put a vibe on your sons.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Find me on that Instagram, Torby7. Love. Hey.
Really?
Yeah, I want a real tribe man. I want him like Soccer Zulu.
You want
I want Dexter. Dexter's shit is whack. I want Shaka Zulu.
You say Dexter was down to his kneecaps. Shaka Zulu.
It's a myth because she was not walking funny after.
Ooh, that's how it go?
That's how it go.
When you...
Welcome to the vibe, Victoria. This shit gonna get real deep soon,
real deep
y'all.
sometimes, real deep. We here to give you a vibe. We here to really share how we feeling, how you feeling. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be going down here on the vibe. Hopefully you guys can, tribe with us, ride with us. Whatever you got to do just to make that 60 minutes cool.
Cool, exciting.
Yeah.
Everything you need, everything you want.
That vibe for the tribe. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. You know what though? I'm glad that we were able to do this together. This is something that together. I've been kind of waiting for a little while. 2020,
and
like
here
I
comes
said,
Vicky pushing her right into it. Yes,
Vicky pushed me into it because I was talking about this for a little while, but I was only talking. I was. No,
she was only talking.
I was only talking. I wasn't really walking. So Vicky decided to put some shoes on and walk.
You know me, I be stomping.
She put the vibe on a wagon and she tied it around her waist and she literally started with it. And she started. Here we are. She paid for space. She said, "Listen, this is what we're gonna do
every week,
and this is what we're gonna do.
And you're gonna learn all about me."
I said, "I love it." And you know what?
She's just. I gotta bring her out her shell a little bit more because y'all know I'm just off the beaten path. I really just don't care. I just say what I feel.
I don't have a show.
Feel what I say. I said it, and that's where it is.
I don't have a show. I'm encased. It's not quite a show.
On display.
Right? I'm on
display.
Yes, we'll be on display. But yeah. I'm really glad that I was able to kind of connect with you and team up with you and do this because I really think that once we got our tribe, listen, tribe. Listen, I want y'all to focus. Ride with us. I'm telling you, we are going to give you an experience that when you leave, you're going to be talking about it for at least
that damn Victoria.
20 minutes. 20 minutes because things are trending.
I always use you to bring me down sometimes when I go too far.
Sometimes you just let me just go. Just let it run. It's okay because it's the shenanigans. Like I'm come on now. Everyday life just is so mundane and
it's really fucked up.
Yeah. Yes, people are dying.
Yeah. Which is just like fucked up from some shit that I don't know where it came from.
We need something
and they gave it a name, Corona.
And they gave it a name.
Corona? That shit used to be the poppin' beer. I ain't fucking with that no more.
Right?
Corona, nah, what the fuck?
When it first came out, I promise you, I did not want to go to the store and get no Corona. I don't know what Corona was going to do to me.
This guy told me he thought the coronavirus came from Corona, Queens. Don't be disrespecting my hood where I grew up
From Corona, Queens?
Yes, I said, you idiot. He said, well, all the people over there was getting it real bad that went to East Elmhurst Hospital. I was like,
what was he on?
I don't know. And he had the Rona.
He had the
Rona and he was on a ventilator and they was going to take
ventilator.
They was going to take him off the ventilator and let him go, and then it was this special medication they said let's try it, and he back. Girl, he picking us up tonight.
Oh, that dude?
Yeah, that dude. He picking us up tonight.
He had the Rona?
He had the Rona.
He survived the Rona. Good for him. He
survived it, but his breathing is still a little,
he needs to drink some garlic water for that.
I don't know, but
he'll dry out the fluid.
He be trying to get a cup of Vicky, and I'd be like, chill.
A cup of Vicky, throw some garlic in there. Listen, also, tribe, I'm going to let y'all know, while we doing this with y'all, I'm probably going to share a little bit of health information because I'm really into health sometimes. So I have like a lot of home remedies for stuff. You can follow it. You cannot. I'll just put it out there, but it's part of the vibe. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you got anything, you can also, bring it in.
I can teach y'all. No, okay.
Yes, maybe. She can. Don't listen to her. Yes, she can. She can teach lots. Yes, she can.
I can teach lots. I got a lot of wealth of information here. A wealth of information. And we definitely going to be talking about these Negroes out here. we going to get on that. We going to get on that because men be trying to act like they ain't in their feelings. Oh, I ain't feeling her, yo. I ain't feeling. Nigga, you feeling me. Stop.
Yeah.
I got the good.
You got the good.
I got the good. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. I ain't mad at that though. Always.
And we definitely going to be talking about the vagina because some people vagina still just smells. I went past this lady and I was like, no, bitch, you need to steam your vagina. Girl, if you ain't never steamed your vagina, I'm going to give you all the tips on steaming your vagina.
Are you talking about a young lady or teenager lady or?
Look, she looked like she was 40. Her JJ should not be for funk. Okay? It should not be for funk. Nobody in the tribe will have funky for funk.
Was her sit down ear back?
I'm going to teach everybody how to steam their vagina. Why? You don't agree?
Okay. No. Heck yes.
Wait, have you ever steamed your vagina?
Yes, I have. The netty with the little pot thing that you sit on. I've done it before. I got rose petals and jasmine and lavender. I've done it.
Oh, so you
awesome.
are well steamed and you are ready for licky.
I'm always ready because I've had some experiences when it was so unexpected. And I was ready though. I was ready.
You always gotta be ready for that.
But listen to me. I'm past a certain age now, so
I'm still young. I don't know.
I've learned.
23.
Stop lying.
23. I'm telling you.
Tribe, don't listen to her.
So what y'all think? How old y'all think I am? Hit me up, okay?
You want to
give them my email?
All right. Okay. If you want to hit up
photos.
If y'all want to hit up Victoria from the Earth and Victoria show, The Vibe,
I got tricks.
Y'all can go to earthvictoria.thetribe@gmail.com. Y'all can definitely ask questions. Y'all can anything that you have to say to us. Listen, we're gonna ride with it because you are our tribe, and we are here for you. We are going to ride with you.
For you, and you.
Come on now. What can you say? But I'll be there. Let me repeat that again. earthvictoria.thevibe@gmail.com. Okay? Let me repeat it one more time, just in case they didn't get it.
Okay.
earthvictoria.thevibe@gmail.com. All right? Write it down.
Remember, put your photo in there too.
Yes. Put your photo. Oh, listen.
I'm trying to get him in. Rona done had me by myself. I'm feeling lonely.
I can't.
I'm so lonely.
Nah, you not lonely. You not lonely.
I need somebody to call my own.
Y'all lonely out there? If y'all listen. I want to hear from all of my tribe who have really gone through a hard time
during this pandemic. Yes.
Pandemic. Like on a serious note though, like a lot of us have gone through a lot. I know I went through a lot. I went through a whole shift in 2020. This is why I'm here. The shift it taught me a lot about myself. I've spent at least 8 months in my space, in my head, tearing myself down and really realizing who and what I am. Now, some people may say, oh, you're older. You should have known this already. I did know some. But I think when I really looked at me and I looked in the mirror and looked at myself, got a good look at myself, there are some things that I really didn't know about myself. So, like I just realized the other day, I suffer from anxiety. Tribe, y'all, I'm sure a lot of you guys have gone through.
Anxiety is tough.
It is, and I didn't realize it, and I hadn't owned it because I didn't know that I was going through it. So when things happened and I realized, I'm very in tune with my core and my inner and the energy that I give out.
But a lot of people are not in tune with their core and their inner, and
my core it was terrible. Like I would get high strung. It would have not a good feeling at all. And I always blamed everybody else.
Oh, it's everybody else.
Yeah.
It's not me, it's them.
Right. I always blamed everybody else because they weren't up to my expectations. So I had to realize that some of the things that I put onto people is really not, it's going to cause them discomfort and cause me anxiety. Exactly. So, I mean,
you got to own it. Own your truth and know who you are.
Yes.
Own your truth.
You do have to own it. And it's okay, guys. Like, it's really okay to have flaws because I believe that each and every one of us, we are perfect within our flaws. I mean, we come from a great place. The energy that created us is an awesome energy. So just because we have these little flaws, it doesn't make us any less of a person.
It doesn't make you less of a person.
Right. You just got to know how to cope and how to deal. My 2020 taught me how to cope with a lot of things that I thought I had a handle on.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
When it went out of control, when it's I didn't have control over it, it kind of it really sent me to a place like I'm not good enough, or I kind of really had to look at myself and figure that I cannot do this to myself, even though like I'm really stuck in a place. I was stuck in a place where I didn't have any outside, so I had to really look at
yourself. I like literally living alone in 4 walls by myself.
Yes.
I'm talking to no one. The television is my friend.
Yes.
How many times can you talk to the same people on the phone? And the people that I'm talking to on the phone live with other people, so they're not as lonely as I am. When that day ends and you're off that call, when you're working, and then you just alone with your feelings and your thoughts, and there's no one else to talk to. You wake up like that. You go to bed like that, and you're in the same 4 walls because we were not outside.
Yeah, I agree. And I always wonder about people who have, because my alone time is good for me. It's very peaceful. I've gotten to the point where I can actually hear the blood flowing. Like my space is so quiet. I've got adult children now, so they've got their own lives. They work, they've got cars, boyfriends, girlfriends. So I spend time in my quiet a lot. But I don't have anything that I'm battling.
Okay.
Basically, what I'm trying to do is try to make sense of a lot of things that are going on with me in my life. Now, I think about other people who are battling stuff up here.
Yeah.
And that alone time and that quiet time could really, really drive you insane. Like if you're not prepared for that.
That's the only voice they're hearing. And that's the only... There's no balance there. They're just hearing that voice.
And especially when that voice is not always telling you, it's not always positive.
And you have no one else to feed off of.
No
one else is telling you you're beautiful, you're worth it, you're this. You're just alone within your thoughts. And sometimes people go to dark places.
Yeah, and I didn't realize that before. I feel like my heart goes out to a lot of people now who are battling with a whole lot of issues. And then there's even children, and I'll get into that maybe like a little later. But people are battling. Corona has put people in a space where they have to deal with themselves.
Yes.
And dealing with yourself sometimes is much harder than dealing with the outside
world.
Yeah.
That's right.
Right. Because you can put up an illusion.
Yeah.
You can make up of who you are.
Girl, I'm here. I'm going here. I got this and I'm this and I'm that.
But then you go home. And then you're alone.
And then you're not outside no more. You ain't out there fronting for that public.
So who you fronting for now?
Who you fronting for? Yourself. Your brain is all in your head. And you have to address those issues that you have been ignoring for years.
It's hard.
It's hard.
But
we're here for you, Tribe.
Yes, we are, Tribe. We are definitely here. So anything that you want to talk about, listen. I get it. I totally get it. If you have any
questions you want me to answer, love questions.
Earth Victoria. .the vibe
gmail.com.
Hit her up.
9 times out of 10 I've been through it. I'm not gonna say how old I am, but I ain't no spring chicken. So I know what's going on. I've been there, I done that. Okay, I got a grown child, but we ain't gonna talk about him. He said, "Don't be talking about me on that damn show."
Oh, wow. Yeah, my kid said the same thing.
He's like, "Oh no, I'm off topic." All right. Love you, boo boo. But okay. We won't talk about him.
My kid's,
you know what I'm saying?
My kid
yeah, he's a him. He's single too. If I could talk about him, girl.
Stop it. Don't.
Okay, I won't, cause he's single. He make good money, girl. He would be a good match. Yeah, I'm putting it out there. But if you check my page, you'll see what he look like. But anyway.
Okay.
I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I get a grandkid or something. Cause I had one and I was done. No way. Up there having babies. Crazy. No, I can't. I don't know what labor's like. I went there and they was like, "Oh, you're gonna have the baby." I woke up, I had a child. I said, "Oh, we had."
I woke up and I had.
Yeah, and then I was like, I'm mixed. I'm biracial. I got that going on. And when they rolled me up to him, I said, "He white. He ain't mine."
Oh no.
He ain't mine. Like, what? Yeah, he know the story. But anywho, you know, I've been through a lot in my life. You know, I raised my son by myself. His father was murdered when he was only 5 months old.
My
so, you know, I told y'all my life is a movie.
Yeah, she does. She has a lot of stories.
I completed a whole book. I'm trying to get that deal. Hello.
This is your platform, boo.
This is my platform. Tribe,
there you go.
Help me.
Yes, Tribe. We're going to do
I need somebody out there that can help me publish this. Yeah. Because this is a story.
Oh, I can imagine. Wow. Yeah. You were born and raised in New York, right?
I was born and raised in New York. I'm the jump off kid because, you know, my moms and pops, my mom's was a jump off. She don't like to hear me say that.
I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. My father's European, West Indian. He's mixed. He lived in Almere, Holland. You know, that's how we got the connection, girl. Because you was from over there, too.
He was over there?
He's over there. No, he wasn't a military man, okay?
I was going to ask
always
you.
ask that. Why? Because we black. We always got to be in the military.
I know.
Because we travel. Because we, you went to Germany? Your dad is in the military? No, he was not. He's in the hotel business.
So who went where? Mom went.
Mom's was the jump off. I told you he had a situation. He wasn't
married.
Mom
he came.
Was the jump off.
So he came to New York.
Yeah, he came.
Ooh, and he was also in a New York thing.
You know what I'm saying?
And bam, here you come.
Here go Victoria.
Oh, okay.
Named after him. Why? His
name was Victor.
And I'm Victoria.
All right, it's all right though.
But it was good. Right? My dad always took care of me. Like, I've never been to Atlantic City. People laugh at that. People recently laughed at that at me. I'd be like, yeah, but have you ever been to Brussels, France, Italy? No, you never been none of those places, but I have. I'm tired of people knocking me because I haven't been throughout the 50 states. Sorry.
Right. You've been outside.
I've been out of the country. I was really outside back then.
Yeah, it was really outside back then. You was walking the streets of like a whole nother like continent.
I ain't trying to go over to Europe now. My dad moved to Aruba, so I'm about to go over there.
You want to go to Europe?
I ain't going back over there. They ain't even letting us in over there.
Well, yeah.
It's really crazy over there.
Geez,
we ain't going over there. So my cousin's in Paris. Deuces.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
I like that.
I can tell people different things about me. I'm all over the map. And, you know, sometimes I get criticized for that. Like, I have someone in my life right now who's a good friend, and you always talk about this or you talk about that. People gonna think you're better than I'm better than nobody. Grew up on food stamps and welfare.
Right.
Yeah, my father sent them checks.
Right.
But we had Foodie stamps. Okay? Foodie stamps. Well, Fredo was the person taking care of us.
It's okay. That's okay. Everybody gotta eat. I believe everybody should get stamps. To be honest with you, listen, everybody gotta eat. I don't knock nobody.
That's right. So I've come from something, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I had my son. It was a struggle. I had to be on welfare. So if my mother was on welfare one time and then I'm on welfare the next time, that's called generation welfare. You know what I'm saying? When it goes down to generation. But my mom's got that shit together. Right. Got her college degree, all of that.
Okay.
Spent like 30, 40 years in the city, retired and chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I said one day, and I lived my first apartment. I didn't want to take this apartment because I wasn't from that. Because you see where I grew.
Yes.
I told you where I grew up at.
Yes.
I went to Queensbridge back in the 90s. So if you're not from the projects, you don't know or whatever. I had cousins that lived in the project, but then I'm full speed in the projects, and I'm like, yo, it was a code. I respected that code. You know what I mean? I learned so much from living there. It gave me character. It gave me determination. So don't ever be knocking nobody from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Ever.
Word.
Ever. You know what I'm saying? I come from humble beginnings.
Humble beginnings.
And you never forget where you come from.
Nope.
And I stay in the projects because I'm outside.
Used to. Oh wow, this is great. This is really great. I feel really good. Hopefully our tribe, they can get a little bit of information from us, feel good from us. All right, tribe. So
I'm jokes, but I do I can give you a wealth of information. I can help you out. I'm telling you. I might be a funny with these big eyes. My eyes is big because I can say. But I'm here for you. I'm telling you, you're gonna learn. You're gonna tune in. You're gonna laugh. I might make you cry because I got some shit to say.
Listen, don't bring Tyler Perry to the vibe, okay? Because that is one man that can stir up every single emotion.
I know
within my system. Okay,
I can't.
I enjoy, but I mean, you know what? I think this is perfect. I think our tribe is deserving of this. the vibe that we're going to be bringing to them. I think this is something that is needed.
And you might not have known you wanted it, but now you got it.
Now you got it. Heck yeah. Now you're going to be growing with us, Tribe. I just want to let you guys know there's going to be some changes. We're doing a lot. We're grassroots. We're being very organic right now. So you're going to grow with us. So every time that you come back to see us, we might have something different. I might be looking different. Victoria might be looking different. We might have a different background.
I might change up the wigs.
Right. So it's always going to be a different vibe. But you guys are going to grow with us. We're going to share with you the different things that we're going to be doing on the show, on the podcast, I'm sorry. And you're going to grow with us, and you are definitely going to be part of the vibe that we bring. And we're looking forward to really, you know what? I think I want that to be part of our intro. We don't have, see, Tribe, this is what we're doing. We decided we weren't going to be doing this for a little while, but I decided let's jump in. Let's get our feet wet. What's the worst we can do? Have 0 views. That's the worst.
Nobody liking me. Right. Who that girl with the big ass eyes?
Nah, I don't think that's
gonna happen. And the nostrils, I can see her brain.
Right. I don't think that's gonna happen. But now that we're here,
some people gonna like me, some people not.
It's okay.
I'm not for everybody.
Listen. You need some haters sometimes. They actually kind of keep things going. I don't want everybody to like me.
Haters gonna hate. Players gonna play.
When you got everybody liking you, it's almost like you kissing everybody's ass. Yes?
Yeah, and I ain't for everyone.
No.
But a little kissing in my ass would be nice right now.
It's okay, but not everybody. I don't need to kiss everybody. Sometimes I really got to put my foot down, and that is something.
No, I ain't say I'm kissing nobody's ass. I said I like if a guy kissed my ass. I'm sorry. Oh, we wasn't talking about sex.
I'm sorry. See, that went over my head because I did the guy thing.
Your photos, dudes. She can't with me. She can't. She don't know what to do with me half the time. I don't know what to do with me half the time.
That's okay.
Could you imagine my child?
I can't wait.
I can't watch this because he's just gonna be tight.
My kids are gonna be like, "You're so corny, ma." They are. They really are. Because
they're gonna be like, "That damn Victoria."
It's okay because when I'm at home and I talk about stuff, they crack up. So if they're gonna crack, I don't care what they say. Like, I mean, I'm just gonna come and talk. Mind you, I don't want them to
coming across real like. Freak in the morning, freak in the evening.
This is the first show. I can't give them all the shenanigans on the first show.
Okay, I don't want you to, but I'm a shenanigan every day. I can't even. I'm being really good. I think I'm really being good. I'm really being good.
Tribe, do y'all think she's really being good? When you email us, let us know.
Let me know
how the vibe is over here.
I'm outside now, y'all.
She's
I come to parties. I do guest appearances. I'm funny.
You're funny.
I'm funny. I am.
Funny, ha ha, funny, he he.
Ha ha,
ha ha. Oh, that's the funny. That is for the tribe, definitely. Anytime, I'm gonna be using that though. That the tribe, Les. When you hear that, that means gather in.
Gather in.
Yes, sit around and kind of get things together.
Get things together. Yeah. Get it off your chest. I'm here for you. I'm here for you.
We are here for the tribe. That's the vibe.
And I want to thank all of y'all for just tuning in for this first. This is not.
Could this be like a pilot? Is this what? Could we consider this like a pilot?
This is
podcast?
A pilot. This is a
do
pilot.
They do that in podcasting?
I don't know, but
they do. Well, we gonna do it, and guess what? We gonna come each and every week. We gonna come with something better for you guys. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're not gonna disappoint. If you guys have any questions, I've gone ahead and given the email earthvictoria.thevibe@gmail.com. Listen, come in. Ask us questions. If you think anything that you want to talk about, we got your relationship advice. Listen, I'm not the greatest. I'm going to tell you what it is.
I can give you all kind of medical advice. Okay, I'm going to give you just a little tidbit so y'all come back. Because maybe next week, I'll have the before and after pictures. Because I used to be a fatty. I used to be 245.
She was still cute. She was still cute.
I still cute. My makeup was better back then. I don't know. Maybe I focus more.
Really?
Come on. You remember me on the floor.
You look just as nice.
My makeup matched my clothes.
But you always look nice.
Okay, now mind you, I'm telling you I had weight loss surgery, but I didn't have one weight loss surgery. I had two. So it's a story within a story with that.
Come back and join us, so you'll definitely get the rest.
I'm telling you, I got something for everybody. What else I had done?
Oh wow, this is crazy. I don't want to get too crazy, but
y'all gotta come back. 1989, I had boobs. I had breast reduction.
I didn't know that.
Girl, I had
You mean all this time I was training you? I didn't know?
You didn't know that I was less. Dun, 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 dun.
Wow. That's so... Reduction?
Yeah, I had reduction.
I've heard...
I had like a F.
Stop it.
Maybe I'll bring photos of that too.
Holy smokers. You had a life like holy fuck F.
Yeah.
You was an F when I was training you?
No, when you was training me, I had already had the breast reduction. I had already had that. I was just a fat ass when you was training me.
That's wow.
And let me tell you something. I come from a line of plus size beautiful women, and ain't nothing wrong with it. But of course, the reason why I had it wasn't for vanity or anything like that. I had sugar diabetes. I was straight up with the insulin, y'all. The needles, the whole nine. I can tell you about sugar diabetes. I had the high blood pressure. I had the high cholesterol.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
And then, mind you, I'll tell you this. Y'all come back. I've already had the cataract surgery. Yes, and I was the youngest person. They go the young patient. I'm looking around for a little kid. I was the young patient.
You had cataract surgery?
Diabetes will jack your eyes. Come back, join us. I got stories. I told you, my life is a movie.
I think we're about to wrap up, but I'm excited for next week. I really am. Guys, Tribe, you got to come back. We got a little bit of time left. Actually,
so I'm telling you all my medical ish, my other ish, my relationship ish.
Okay. Yeah?
Yeah, but we going to talk about how I got a roommate, too. We going to get on that one, right, too. We ain't going to, that's going to be tough.
We got a few minutes left.
Rona made me get a roommate. Rona made me get a roommate.
Our roommates. We'll save that for another show.
All right.
But since
he going to be mad. Because you know I'm going to
spill
all the tea.
So don't listen. Don't listen.
You can't tune in, homie.
We'll change the names and the situations to protect the innocent. He's not so innocent, but okay. But we'll do that for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll tell a street name. You know me. I kiss and tell.
Listen, Ray. Listen. As long as we get the story.
So you definitely heard it from me.
Exactly. Listen. Tell all of it. Tell all of it. We want to hear it. But
can next week when we come back, it's something that I've been meaning to ask you, but I just didn't know how to do it. But see, now we're on a public forum. Okay. I figured let me ask her publicly.
You want to ask me now?
I'm going to ask you now. Maybe you can answer me
next
ask
week.
Me now.
Go ahead.
There was a rumor when we used to work together.
She said there was a rumor, people.
She had an ep with this chick. Got caught. Wait. She got caught coming out the hotel with the chick. That's what the rumor was. Now, this is a chick that I can't even imagine her doing anything with, but it's been on my mind. Tribe.
You're going to have to be a little more detailed because, listen, I have select people from that place.
Oh, you was getting it in. See, I knew she was down with.
Listen, that little hotel strip, I made use of it. That little hotel strip that was up there that had the whole cluster of hotels, I made use of it. What happened? Listen, what was the rumor though? Let me
that you got caught coming out the hotel with this chick.
Wait, hold on, I need to know who this rumor person is.
But her kind of nice. I don't want to give her name.
All right.
She had a voice, don't she? Talk like this. You know what I'm saying? She had a badunga. I'm a female.
Who are
and I used to be like, damn, could she just let me borrow her ass so I can get on that strip pole and get this rent money?
Wait a minute. Okay.
She know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? She had that one of them like, I'm a hood chick. But she was mad cool.
People.
And she could cook. I'm just trying to throw hints. It's a few of them had that badunka.
Okay, but there's a few. Okay, there's only.
Wait. So she's saying there's a few of them. So she slayed a whole.
No, I didn't slay. No, don't even do that. Listen, we down to our life. We're about to wrap up. Don't leave the. Don't tribe thinking.
I told y'all I'm on the gossip and I'm coming with all the juice, all the tea.
I'm good. All right. I'm very.
She good. She good, y'all.
Who did I bring to the hotel?
It's killing her to know. I'm going to go through my phone.
Listen, if anybody in this tribe that's listening and they know
us from transit,
please tell me if you are the badonk-a-dunk. Hit us up on the email and remind me. Jesus Christ, you probably
remind me, girl. If you gotta remind her, your ass wasn't that memorable.
Listen,
wait a minute. wait. Fall back. With all that ass, your ass didn't throw it on her and she can't remember, and I'm describing your ass.
I'm old. No. Come on now.
I think.
Nah, don't put me on the spot like that, though.
Yeah, because she talk a lot of shit.
Oh, now you got me really thinking.
Yo, she talked a lot of shit, and I didn't know that she was in the girls. I didn't know that. Not Jay.
The makeup and hair lady.
No, that's my boo, not her. You changed her. That's a story too. She was not into girls.
And that rumor might be something because, to be honest with you, at that place,
the rumor might be something.
No, it might be false because that place there's only one person. Jesus Christ! Don't tell me I forgot. Yo, don't tell me I forgot.
Wait, I can't.
If that is the case, then this person, she probably hate my guts right now because I don't remember who she is. Is that bad?
Wow.
Tribe. Do you realize?
Because she got a booty to remember.
she might not have worked it like I wanted her to work.
That's what I'm saying. Them big booty girls. Yeah. Guys be like, yeah.
Nah.
This is how they have sex.
Yeah.
They don't do nothing with all that booty. You just knock him down, get his check every week. What's wrong with you?
I think it might have been a rumor because, to be honest with you, there's only one person that I took down over there, and she's still my girl. Like I'll never disrespect. I'll never talk bad about her. We're
not talking about that person because that person is special. I know.
Yeah.
Nah, it ain't her. It ain't her.
Then that's a rumor, and that rumor's false. Now, because
you could have been a little Molly high, because you learned it from watching them. You might have been high.
I didn't take down nobody else down there at that place.
Because when I think about it, if you just look at her, she look like she might stink.
Hell no. Let me just cut this off right now. If she looked like she could stink, Earth ain't go there. I'm telling you from now. Look,
let me tell you, it was about 5 of us in the bathroom having this conversation. I stood up for you. I was like, nah. No, this is what I said. Do you ever smell Earth? They was like, yeah, she smelled mad good. I'd be like, that's what I'm saying.
Right. So Could
you even imagine that?
That's a rumor. I'm telling you from now, that's a rumor.
But maybe y'all both was just coming out the hotel at the same time. She was with somebody else.
Was she black?
She black.
Nah, because the other person that it could have been, she Hispanic, and she was.
Oh, I think I heard about that Hispanic chick in you.
Yeah, you probably heard about that one. But I really.
Let me tell you, the men in there was moving, having different. Why she always with the dude? She was moving just like they was moving. Just like they was moving. I knew it. I'm looking at that. You got the straight chicks over here talking about, yo, I would take her down if I go that way. Nah, you go that way. You just fronting.
A straight chick tried to take me down over there, and I had to shut it down real quick because I'm not in the mixie.
Yeah, you was like, yo, either you this way. I remember you told me that.
Yeah.
I don't want somebody that's because some girl was like thinking about it. Yeah. I remember stories. I remember everything you said.
If you dip into both pots,
you need to know what you
are. Because I can't. Don't get me wrong. Anybody who's, crosses over both ways, that's no problem. That's them. Mm-hmm. But me personally, if I'm going to, at one point I was with a man, had children, married and everything. Great. I don't have nothing against men. But it's just my truth, who I am.
When you discovered your truth.
When I discovered my truth, I realized that this is who I was. And the next person I'm going to connect or I'm going to match up with, I need them to be on one side of the fence. I can't do the back and forth. I'm not a jealous person, but I'll fucking get highly upset if I find out that we got into an argument and you decide to go over to Joe Blow over here to get it on. I'm not doing that.
Oh, I'm the jealous chick. I'm sorry. I'm jealous. I'm going through your phone. I'm tapping you. I'm putting GPS on your car. What? I'm that chick. Psycho. Is that why I'm single?
Yeah, well, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. I'm not really like that.
I didn't outgrow that shit because I am plus whatever age. I have never in my entire life dated a man that did not cheat on me. So therefore, I don't know what honesty, loyalty. I don't know what that is.
That's crazy.
Come on, I've got some years in. Never nobody.
Wow. What does that say for?
What does that say about me? Because, see, at some point, you got to say, it ain't them. Maybe it's me. Because I know what I am. I'm one of those accommodating bitches.
I am too.
I'm an accommodating bitch. I'm going to help him. He's going to build himself Well, like I like to say to most people when it comes to me in relationships, I force the niggas till they find their forever home.
Really?
Yeah, because my last 2 boyfriends was married and gone. I made them good men for another woman.
Oh, yeah.
I told y'all my life is a movie.
Y'all definitely gotta come back.
Y'all gotta come back.
Y'all gotta come back.
I got stories for days.
All right. Like, definitely, Vicky. I really have to again express how happy I am that we are here together vibing, and we got a tribe. We're gonna build our tribe.
Yeah, I used to want to be a rapper and a singer. I got stories. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. I appreciate y'all for coming out to the Vibe with Earth and Victoria. This is what it is. It's a fun show. It's a fun time. Tell your friends, and especially tell your single male friends.
Y'all can tell your female friends. I mean, I'm not. No, I'm here for the female friends. I'm here. We here. Tell everybody. Tell your neighbor. Tell Ak at the corner store. Listen, the vibe be on. Listen.
Get in the mic. Let them
I'm
hear
in the
you.
mic. I am sorry. I'm
Tell
sorry.
everybody.
Tell everybody.
We
here. All right.
We
gonna come back next Wednesday. You're gonna hear from us. We're gonna have another show for you. We're gonna have different topics, and we're gonna share some of who we are in depth.
I thought I was sharing.
You were sharing, but you didn't get deep.
Oh,
Now you're gonna get
deep
detailed.
shit.
Right. You're gonna open up.
About the time I had to go to prison for a day. Okay. Yeah, I've been locked up, y'all, too.
I didn't even know
But
that.
you know me, white collar shit. I ain't doing no motherfucking other shit. White collar crime, that was me.
All right.
Okay.
I ain't even mad.
Ain't even mad, okay.
But you was in jail for a day.
A
Yeah,
day,
you gotta
girl.
share that. She gotta share that. She got to share that because listen.
It is. Because everything y'all heard about jail, them tough bitches, them bitches was in there crying.
That would have been me. That would have been
I
me.
went in there like, I'm going to have to hurt a bitch.
That would have been me.
Them bitches was crying. The big tough bitch with the tats. All right, that's enough. It's our time, y'all. I appreciate you. Get back with you next week.
Listen.
The tribe.
Once again, earthandvictoria.thevibe@gmail.com. All right, we signing off. Thank you for joining us. We about to be out of here. All right.